Hey you guys, Lacey and Steve here from Duo Reacts.
What's up, everyone?
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video.
Yes.
We are watching Vikings.
The Vikings.
Season 1, Episode 3. And this episode is called Dispossessed.
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 Yes.
So we're coming off of a pretty brutal massacre of some monks.
Monks, man.
At the monastery or
Got a
wherever
little
they
bit
were.
got some stuff, found something to the west.
They found some treasures
Yep.
that they said weren't being protected, but, you know.
Right.
So now
So how are you liking Vikings so far?
I'm liking it.
Me too. I dig it. I dig it.
I'm getting into it.
We got Ragnar.
We've got Ragnar. He seems to be... He seems to have at least somewhat of like a moral code.
And we kind of have a heel also in the...
We've got his brother Rollo, who is...
Hard telling where he is in his mind and what he's all about.
He's questionable to me at this point because he obviously has a thing.
Excuse me.
He obviously has a thing for Ragnar's wife.
And
Lagertha.
every woman.
Well, yeah, but more so...
He has a thing for raping.
Or maybe he just has a thing for Lagertha because he can't have her, right?
I think he likes what he's not supposed to have.
Right. So maybe that's his whole thing, like...
Well, we'll have to find out, but so far he's showing that's definitely part of his M.O.
But yeah...
He's rapey.
He's rapey, and he likes to murder a lot. And
he's good warrior.
He's definitely a good warrior, but it seems like
plays a part of the Viking, really.
Yeah.
You know, well.
It seems like him and Ragnar are going to be butting heads quite a bit. Rollo does not like taking orders, it seems, and very hesitantly agreed to kind of listen. And so I feel like that might be an issue going forward.
Then we got Frolic? Is that his name? Frolic?
No.
The guy who builds the ships.
Yeah. Oh, Floki.
Floki. Sorry.
I was sitting there like, what was his name again? I can't
Frolicking in the woods.
Floki.
What? Floki.
He's definitely a character.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A bit strange.
Yeah, definitely strange,
Eccentric.
but very useful.
But, well, yeah, definitely. I mean, he's very useful, very good at building. Like I said, I think I said in the last... Building. But like I said in the last episode, it kind of seems like he would be like that generation's like engineer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, he could come into...
And ships are very, very important in this time.
Very important.
And from my understanding, this is based on true events.
Yes, from my understanding, it's
I found that
kind
out.
of like loosely based off of...
Yeah.
Pretty accurate. I mean, this does air, I guess, on the History Channel, so...
Yeah.
I would think it'd be somewhat...
Yeah, someone did.
Somewhat accurate.
Someone did say that. So that intrigues me more because I'm more into history and stuff like that, and I do like that.
Yeah, you are.
And if it's based, I know not everything is perfect.
They're going to take liberties with certain things.
Of course.
But I would think the overall story is based on actual
I'm sure that they did a lot of their homework and whatnot.
Yeah.
In building the show. So
exactly.
I do like it so far. I loved how everything started out with some action. Caught me right off the bat, which is key for me liking any show, I think.
You have to catch you like right away.
Yeah, if you can catch me in the beginning, I'll stick with you and then go, okay, I get it. And everything. I mean, his wife's a badass. His son is a up-and-coming badass.
I was going to say, he seems like he's definitely going to be a badass. Right. He's going to be a lot like his dad.
I hope nothing happens, like, to the wife and the son.
I'm worried about that because
that
of
could
the
send
Earl.
Ragnar, yes.
Yeah, because he's... Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would send Ragnar basically into a rage,
and
anything.
He just basically, set up one of his henchmen to be, to have sex with his wife.
Yeah.
And then
to
test his
Yeah, I feel like it was to tie up loose ends. Like, oh, I don't need you anymore. You fulfilled your purpose, so I'm going to put you in a situation to basically give me an excuse to kill you, and that people would be
I have
okay
a feeling
with.
that dude is going to be done at some point, and there's going to be a new villain, because I have a feeling that Ragnar's going to kick his fucking ass. It's just,
At some point, it's just, but he's obviously the guy in charge, so it's going to be harder to do, but yeah.
Great. I'm glad the fans definitely got us to watch this, and so pretty excited about
me too.
episode 3.
You about ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
All right,
let's do it.
Do it.
Let's go. He looks pretty comfortable.
He looks happy.
All sitting back in his...
So, is he taking them back to prove these people?
I don't know. Or is he going to use them for information?
That's what I'm trying to...
Like, they're monks of something. They're just not out there monkeying.
They're just not out there monkeying?
They're just not out there monkeying around.
They're not monkeying around. Who is this dude?
Bjorn will kick your ass, old man.
Literally, they're like the same height.
Yeah. I was just asking your son where Ragnar Lothbrok might be.
Where do you think he is?
Oh, fishing.
Oh.
He's gone fishing.
Lying.
Yes. Fishing.
Well, she'll split your bald skull.
In which case, I must take someone back as surety. Just in case.
She's like, who are you going to take?
You! Come!
You? I'm just going to take a rando.
England. Yes. No. You're here because I spared your life.
True that.
I mean...
Let's be honest,
Why
bud.
did you spare my life?
As proof.
Because you're cute. And my brother's going to have sex with you. It's freaking beautiful,
that is
beautiful. ADD.
Right? He definitely seems like he's got some ADHD going on.
We know you sailed west, across the open ocean, and found land and plunder. Let no man say any more that it is not possible. And we salute and praise you.
Canute.
Too late. I came to tell you that Earl Harrison summons you to attend him in the Great Hall.
Yeah, because he was the one that ratted.
It'll be a pleasure.
Ratted to the Earl.
Ain't like he's scared, though.
He's pretty confident. He's going to get knocked down a bit. Ragnar.
Yeah.
My lord.
Oh, already? Okay.
It was easy to take all of these things. Here's one of their priests.
How did you find this place of great riches?
We were more fortunate than others.
He doesn't want to give away his...
We had Thor on our side.
He doesn't want to give away his secret as to how he got there, I bet.
But you understand that all this belongs to me.
Me and Floki paid for the boat. Surely we're entitled to...
You want me to pay? When you took these things as easily as from babies?
The chance.
Yeah.
But he took.
And he...
Oh, shit.
How will take the priest for my slave.
Huh.
The priest?
That's an interesting choice.
Knowledge.
Yeah. He wants the knowledge, not the gold.
Granted.
At least we didn't give everything away so easily.
Do one thing.
Never doubt your power.
Oh, what he's done?
With just a few words, you've stripped Ragnar Lothbrok of all his treasure. You are all power, all authority. You can have whatever you want.
Okay.
What?
He just, like, stopped. She's very pretty.
She is.
She's very pretty, yeah.
This is a priest from the temple to prove it.
What is wrong with your head?
Are we keeping him?
Here, you can touch him like a pet.
I know. Are
Like
we
a pet.
keeping him?
Just smell in your body.
Augustin, we want to ask you something.
Cuckold.
Come and join us, priest.
What?
He's a priest. Well, they don't know.
Don't you want it? I never have.
Ragnar's like, well, you's about to, boy.
13. The age my boy would have been. The men will soon be going on the summer raids. Don't you know anything, boy?
Odin promises that a man will have the use of everything he has hoarded up after he is dead and wakes up again in Valhalla. Somebody to look after it. In this life.
They're gonna kill him.
Next.
Oh, no. Come on.
You've already seen enough of this life, boy.
Jesus. Wow.
And he's gonna choke him to death and make it. Okay, I want them both dead now.
We don't like those in a house to go hungry or thirsty.
Or without sex.
At least he's being nice to him.
Yeah.
I'm very
You know?
curious about England. I want to learn some of your language.
That's what he's trying to do. Gather knowledge.
Yep.
Will you teach me, priest?
While we're getting drunk.
So what do you want? I want to sail west again. He has informed me of a large town near to the temple that we raided before. And in this town there are other temples and surely other riches.
He's gonna let him go.
Very well. I sanction this raid on one condition. A warrior I trust goes with you. Knut,
Oh gosh.
you will go with him.
I will take very close care of your interests.
Yeah, right. I don't trust their earl man. Let's see what he says now.
He's found a new way to navigate the sea.
Find out what it is.
Yep.
Find out what it is.
Yep. He's gonna try and take the
The thing.
yeah, the sun spear or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Have the Earl's permission to sail back to England. I want to leave as soon as possible.
How soon is that?
Are you not coming?
What?
I want you to come with me.
What about the children?
Oh, they're good.
What about
the
the
farm?
little children?
The children.
Bjorn is still too young.
Leave them with the
Although he
priest.
can help on the farm.
Priest, you're babysitting.
But who is to be in charge?
The priest. I'll leave him with the key.
Father! You cannot place a slave above me. You're not your son.
He's like, sit your ass
I don't
down.
regard him as a slave.
Oh, yep, Mama Bear.
If any harm befalls my children, I will tear the lungs out of your body. Priest.
What'd I say? Mama Bear.
He's not a fighter, man.
Yeah, how is he going to protect him if, like, somebody...
He is, I can see where
But
he'd
he
be
could keep-
responsible.
yeah.
He's not a harm to him.
Here they go again, round 2.
Soldiers.
They found the monastery, and now they're on alert.
We send Northmen.
Remember, the priest taught him his language. Loki, seriously? And somebody is watching from up above.
Oh, okay.
And one's getting away.
That is weird how that blood just...
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, it's over.
Oh, shit.
Well, okay. I was just so confused because they were obviously both speaking 2 different languages.
Yeah, I was a little confused,
so I was
too.
confused as to which was which, right? Because Ragnar was talking to them in their language, which
they
the
could have
priest
done a
taught
lot
them.
better with that part.
Right. And I get it that they're speaking English for our benefit,
Yeah.
right?
Which I'm...
For the Vikings.
Yeah, yeah.
So their language, other languages are going to sound different, even though obviously in England they're spoke
talking and
English,
we're supposed to understand that
yeah,
their languages are different, yet...
But that was kind of confusing to me because they were both sounded like they were speaking the same language, but it wasn't. It was different.
Right.
So that's why I was confused. And then also the Englishmen seemed like they were confused too.
Well, I think at first, and I could be wrong about this, they came up and said, "Are you traders?" "Yeah, we're traders,
Yeah, like to trade.
And he goes, "Well, come with us and we'll introduce you to AL," or whatever the name was.
Whatever. Yeah, AL or IL.
And so, basically speaking, the Vikings weren't going to go with them because they felt it was
a trap, which it could have been.
I feel they felt it was a trap.
And it could have been because...
Did you feel that same way?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like they were already on alert, but I could be wrong.
Well, and you did make up a point. They're there because probably the church got raided.
They found that everybody was dead and burned, so they knew something was going on.
And these guys would make sense.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the English or the England knows about the Northmen, but there's got to be something there.
Do they know about anything about the Vikings?
Probably.
And if so,
because the monks did know. I mean,
some. I
don't know. We'll have to watch a little bit more.
I think what the monks knew was based on their religion. But I could be wrong about that too. I don't know.
Well, went there and plundered, came back, only got to keep one thing, keeps the slave. which is the priest.
Right.
Which, all that happens and whatnot. The kids think he's cool, like a toy, basically.
But he also taught him his language, too. So the time that's passed has to have been a little bit longer than what we're thinking.
Right.
Maybe like
so the wife's with him now,
months.
and they're there for a second trip to take more stuff.
Right.
They show up to shore, meet the army guys, probably out on patrol to find,
to patrol because they found the monastery burned.
And it was, ransacked.
And then they see these people they don't know speaking all a different language except one guy.
But you said someone was looking down at him. I don't know who was or what that was all about.
Yeah, that vantage point made me think that somebody was definitely watching.
And it was in slow motion too. It seemed like it wasn't like the fight that you would normally see. It seemed like everything was kind of in slow motion. Maybe that was just me, but everything from that vantage view looked in slow motion. We'll have to rewatch some of this.
Yeah, I'll have to rewatch that because I was so focused in on
And there might be stuff that we missed on this one, but I mean, we know what they're there for.
Well, they're there to find more monasteries and more churches.
Yeah. But why is Ragnar going there to get basically nothing because he's going to give it to the Earl anyway, which the Earl doesn't really give him anything. I mean, it seems kind of pointless to me.
I'm sure he has a plan. I'm sure in his own head he has a plan. It
doesn't seem fair to me at all. He's kind of a dick. He wouldn't get one thing.
Maybe he's thinking that the more I bring back, the happier he'll be, so he'll give more. Maybe, the Earl's going to get all of it, but since he has his permission to do it now, I'm assuming he thinks,
and
I'll
how does one become
now.
the Earl? That's the thing.
I don't know. Was he voted in? Was he born into it? I don't know how any of that works.
Defeat someone or...
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of questions I have, but I haven't gotten answered. But I understand what's going on. I understand they're there to plunder and whatnot. But Ragnar... I don't know what his intention is because
I think
he's not going to continue just to feed the Earl and not get some kind of
you can't figure out what Ragnar's bigger picture is.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he has it kind of all at home with his kids and his beautiful wife, and he has a place and his own lands and stuff. What does he have to benefit by going and making the Earl richer?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just all about exploring at this point.
But I know that he disapproves of him. That's obvious.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Earl doesn't trust him either. He doesn't trust anybody.
Oh, no, of course not. Well, in this episode...
Did I make a good point on that, or am I just all over that?
I get what you're saying,
okay.
And I have that same thought, but
what I was saying is... I think this next one will be even better, because it's going to throw a lot of... It's just going to keep getting better. I know that. But we're building into something here. Something's got to break.
Well, in this episode, I definitely see... Obviously, the Earl and his wife have some issues, right?
Yeah.
Some deep-seated issues.
Something's going on there. Don't know what it is.
They are unable to show the same affection towards each other, apparently, than maybe they used to be able to.
She's kissing his ass way too much.
Yeah, but did you notice he said that's the same age my son would have been?
Yep.
So maybe something about his son's death has got them all, there's something going on there. I don't know what, but she's overly trying to boost his ego. She's overly being oh my gosh.
She's massaging that big time, isn't she?
So maybe he blames her for something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? And she's trying to we'll find out, I'm sure.
I'd love to know the time frames too of this travel.
Yeah,
how long does it take? I don't think it takes as long as what you think. What, maybe 2 weeks? A fortnight?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to guess with the sales and everything, they're probably moving at a pretty good clip.
Maybe a couple weeks to a month.
It's not like everything is that far away. And, I mean,
But yeah,
I have an idea of the map and how that's all designed.
I'm just trying to figure out how long from the beginning of this episode to the end, he didn't know this language, and now he does know it. So, did he only teach him, like, a few things that he's going to need to know?
He wouldn't have, because he was leaving the next morning.
Yeah, but up until that point, like, yeah.
Like how long he was there.
That's when he asked the Earl to...
Well, his hair had grown in, it was bald.
Yeah, so
it looked like a growth of under a month.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't learn that much of a language, but maybe he only taught him, like,
yeah, I'm
certain
really
phrases.
I'm very interested to see how this goes, because there's things going on, and I don't like the Earl. The Earl can fucking die, man. He's a dick. Killed the kid. I mean, I understand that they have real weird rules there and whatnot.
But it didn't need to be a kid, right? Like, but he was getting rid of another loose end. That's what that was.
Oh yeah.
You already seen enough. Like, you know where the treasure is now, so he can't let him live.
Yeah, because he could tell Ragnar.
He could tell anybody, like, oh, I saw them bury that treasure.
And all it takes is him to go get it.
Yeah. So I see why he felt like he had to do it, but there's so many other ways he could have handled that.
So bad to know the history behind, like, this. Like,
yeah, but then I don't want to at the same time, because, like, is knowing the history and how everything turns out, is that going to spoil it?
So let's ask this: is there books out on this? Is there something out there that kind of like, you know, Game of Thrones? There was books out about it, the history books, I guess, but that can't just be.
I don't know.
Well, maybe this is the Earl that was really, you know, the leader of the Vikings or whatnot. I don't know. Put your comments below. Don't put any spoilers.
No
but
spoilers,
if you could, you know, kind of give us a little bit of a rundown. There's a lot of you that really understand this, and I've read some of your comments and whatnot. And if you could give us kind of a rundown of the Vikings and how they're parliamentary, I guess, or the political, like how things are determined. Yeah.
And like, yeah.
And I guess the religion they use is like Thor, like
they believe in multiple gods. Yeah. Like I guess like Thor and Loki and like all those gods. Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I get that. But I don't quite understand the political side of things. Like, how is the Earl the Earl? Was he voted in? Was he named?
Or
was
did he conquer?
Conquered? Was he born in? Like, there's so many ways you could.
Yeah, and how does one achieve that?
And is he like the leader of all of the Vikings?
He's just a bad
or
man.
Is he just a leader of that area?
Yeah, is it a group thing? Is there a bunch of Earls, or is it just one Earl?
There's so much I don't know, and maybe we'll find out.
He just doesn't seem like the king, per se, because he's not really king-like. He's kind of like a mayor.
Yeah, and maybe there's like a king or I don't know if you'd call it a king, but a king, and then maybe he has like earls, which would be like the sheriffs, or not sheriffs, but mayor of
that community or whatever.
of each community.
I don't know. We need to find out.
Yeah,
please leave comments below.
Yeah, if you guys can answer that without spoiling anything.
Right.
And if we're gonna find out like soon anyway, then never mind. But if you can let us know what you can without spoiling anything.
Because we kind of went into this blind, but I love what's going on.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the
political side of it.
System. And how their kind of rules are, or if there's anything we can watch to kind of enlighten us on
that side of it.
On the Viking, you know, and how they're structured, basically. That would be a big thing for me.
Yeah, it would. So, good episode, you guys. It was definitely suspenseful. I liked it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like on this video.
Like it up, man.
Leave your comments and questions below.
Please leave those comments, especially after we had all them questions.
Right, so many questions.
Yeah.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And make sure you bang that bell.
Bang it up.
And we hope you have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.